Look, guys, to be honest, there's a lot of stories that we would like to cover, which is basically why we're doing the live show once a week. But yeah, there's a lot of stories we don't get to cover because of just time constraints. I can do about 3 or 4 stories a day. Any more than that, and it's sort of pushing it. One of the stories I was going to cover yesterday was the boycott Yeti movement. But then some idiot decided to drive his car into a crowd. So let's, there's been a bit of an update on it, so let's go through and basically talk about it. Boycott Yeti movement explodes. Americans shoot, slice, crush, and destroy coolers. You know we're going to play some of these videos, don't you? On April 21st, Breitbart News reported that NRA's statement which said Yeti coolers had cut ties with the NRA Foundation. I believe we actually reported on that. Might have been live show. The statement, written by former NRA President and USF Executive Director Marion Hammer, said, suddenly, without prior notice, Yeti has declined to do business with the NRA Foundation, saying they will no longer wish to be an NRA vendor and refused to say why. They will only say they will no longer sell the products to the NRA Foundation. Like I said back then, I think it was a live show actually. Like I said back then, guys, if anybody has a similar product, there's your market. The response began a whisper and then morphed into a scream that quickly took the form of boycott Yeti movement on Twitter. Now the response is characterized by videos of people shooting, slicing, or otherwise destroying Yeti cooler products while proclaiming allegiance to the NRA. WBTV reported that Hartsville, South Carolina resident Brian Atkinson loaded his Yeti cooler with 22 pounds of termite and proclaimed, "This Yeti ain't ready." I love it. He said, "Yeti can't stand behind the NRA. I can't stand behind Yeti no more." Atkinson called out hashtag Yeti, hashtag NRA, hashtag AR-15, and then had his friend take the Yeti out in the middle of the field, set down the cooler. Atkinson hit it with the second shot and the explosion was huge. We will play the video. Don't worry. We really will play that video.
Alright, boys. A little rain, a little wind. So we're going to try to do this quick as we can so we don't get soaking wet. So y'all throw the hashtag Yeti in here and the hashtag NRA. It's going down, KC. There's the famous Yeti. There's the famous 22 pounds of tannerite. This Yeti ain't ready. These boys is gonna take it out there and come on, Pete. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. I don't know what side he put the box on. There goes that Yeti.
Damn.
That's coming in all right. We'll stand behind 100%. Yeti, pack your shit.
On April 22nd, a Twitter user goes by the name of S. Scolberts is an idiot posted a video in which he cut the tags of his Yeti and replaced the letters with NRA.
Yeti doesn't back the NRA or doesn't want to have anything to do with the NRA. Well, Yeti no longer exists to me. And that's the way it is now.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. On April 23rd, the owner of a Yeti camouflage hat responded to Yeti cutting ties with the NRA Foundation by cutting the Yeti logo off his hat. While cutting, the owner can be heard saying, "This is what we think of Yeti, cutting your logo off this hat."
So we think of Yeti.
I got your
Cutting your logo off of this hat.
I don't have any empty drums though.
Fine Arctic.
At Florida Acus Tactical, I might be mispronouncing, Joe mentioned Yeti cutting ties with the NRA Foundation, then placed a Yeti tumbler in a shooting lane and fired a shot into it. Before shooting, he mentioned that he had acquired the tumbler from Leopold and his hope is that Leopold will quit using Yeti products.
Hey, Joe here with Aegis Tactical. Listen, I made a comment earlier today about Yeti. Basically, all know the deal with them. They pull out of the back of anything with the NRA. They lost their main card, basically, is what happened. And I made a comment saying I don't own a Yeti product and that this would stop me from ever purchasing a Yeti product in the future, which it will. However, I misspoke. Because 2 years ago, I bought a you-know-what ton of Leopold optics, and I still love Leopold. But when I bought all that, they sent me this Yeti coffee mug, which honestly, folks, is pretty cool. Well, actually hot or cool. Depends on what you put in there, and I like my coffee hot, so it keeps it hot. So this is what I think of Yeti. Give me a second while I load up.
And there are numerous other online videos of people blowing up the Yetis, shooting holes in them, crushing them, or cutting them in half. Moreover, on April 22nd, Breitbart News reported that boycott Yeti movement erupted on Twitter following news of the cooler company's break from the NRA Foundation. On the 23rd, Yeti released a statement in which they claim that the NRA statement about Yeti and the NRA Foundation is inaccurate. The cooler company said it is unwavering in their belief in their commitment to the Constitution of the United States and its Second Amendment. What do you guys reckon? Change of heart, or do you reckon they might have got it wrong in the first place? We're not quite sure. But yeah, look, obviously at the end of the day, you've seen some of the videos. Me, personally, I'm going to side with the NRA and say they probably had a change of heart, I would say. They're worried about the public backlash, and they know these boycott movements work, so yeah, I think they might have changed their mind. I don't know. I'd like to see what the NRA says about this. But guys, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Does this change your mind about destroying your Yeti? Did you have a Yeti and destroy it? Or were you just simply haven't got around to it yet? Are you still planning on blowing it up, shooting it, whatever it may be? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.